4 months ago, a story hit the news and shocked the nation. It happened on a Sunday at 3 a.m. An 18-year-old freshman at Hofstra University was tied up in a men's bathroom stall where 5 men raped her. That day, she said she met Jesus Ortiz at a party held on campus. Police say that Ortiz stole her cell phone as a way to lure her back to the dorm, where she says 4 other men were waiting, ready to tie her down and rape her. 4 men were charged with 5 counts of rape, and police were looking for a 5th man. The 4 men pleaded not guilty and were held on a $500,000 bond. If convicted, all faced up to 25 years in prison. A few days later, she recants her story. The suspects were released and the charges were dropped. The 18-year-old freshman later told officials the sexual encounter was consensual. We have 3 of those men that were charged and held. Let's meet them now. Jesus, Stalin, and Arvin. Now, falsely accused, right?
Yeah, falsely accused, definitely.
Okay.
Ain't no boom matter.
And she came out and she said, first she said it was rape, and then she came out later and said, you guys didn't do this, that she basically lied about it, right?
Yeah.
Who's Arvin?
I am.
Arvin, why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, basically, it was just a regular college night. Try to get to, used to the college life. So we went to a party, something led to another. We went to the back to the dorm. And then after that, next thing you know, we have CIA, FBI in front of the dorm knocking, looking for us for something that we didn't even do.
She admits, she says, that didn't happen, I had consensual sex. Sex did happen, 4 guys having sex with 1 girl.
Not everybody had sex.
But 4 guys did, right?
No, not everybody had sex with the girl.
So how many guys had sex with her?
2.
Everything in the story was basically, everything that the media put out was basically false.
Okay, so that's why you're here today and you get your chance. So 2 guys are having sex, and you're doing what, just watching?
Watching, taking the video.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not gonna say here that what we did was right, because at the end of the day, we did not rape her, but just us being there was wrong. And we learn from our mistakes. That's why, after everything happened, we're just focused on work, school, and just being above that.
All these men up here, none of them had any kind of criminal record whatsoever.
Nothing.
Nothing like that.
Just going to college and did get caught up, and I think in a bad situation. I think you all exercised poor judgment. You were locked up, you're facing 25 years. You're in jail, what's going through your mind?
Well, basically, it's different when you think that you're actually gonna serve the whole 25 years, because it wasn't like when you were there wasn't no hope at all. It was basically, you're gonna do the 25 years. As you see in the newspapers, we were never alleged, like suspects. We were rapists, we were dogs and savages. So they just threw a whole life out there. My address was put on the newspaper, my phone number, my family's names. I don't know how people got all this information. So basically, they never did the whole thorough research on anything. They just, these guys are rapists, let's just lock them up and throw away the key. I'm in there thinking I'm actually do the 25 years, because again, the only reason why we got off is because of the video.
What can you share to not go through what you went through?
Basically, before you think, just be cautious and definitely just think about the consequences before you act. It's cool to go to college and have fun. I'm sure all of you do. It's cool to have fun, but just never just push the bar, because you never know what could come your way. Again, we're just regular kids, And it's crazy because I would see the Steve Wilkos shows at that time, or the Jerry Springer show, the Maury show, and I'm laughing like, I would never be in one of them shows, but I'm here, so.
Does anybody in the audience have any questions? If you have a question, you could just step to the mic.
Hit 'em up.
I want to know if you're proud of the fact girl. Because bottom line, that's what happened. You may not have raped her, but would your family want to stand behind you that you just on a girl instead of raping her?
Listen, I mean, at the end of the day,
that's still a bad thing to do to someone, and you should know right or wrong. It wasn't that you went to a party and that's why it happened. It's that you chose to do what you had to do. And I'm not saying it's not the girl's fault for any of it, but as a man, maybe you should have been bigger and said, we shouldn't girl. want to know if you're proud. No. So I want to know if you're proud of what you did. Yeah, it wasn't rape, but you on a girl, so are you proud of that?
Have you not been listening to the show
No,
like for the
that's
past
what
10
I want to
minutes?
ask you. Are you proud of on a girl?
I think right now you sound really ignorant. Because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as a boyfriend.
I mean,
didn't get an answer. Are you proud of on a girl? That's what I want to know. Would your family think that it's a good thing? Like, I didn't rape her, I just on her. I want to know if that's what you're proud of.
Hold on.
Hold up.
I want to know if that's something you're proud of.
Hold up. First of all, it was not due to the fact it was consensual. You did not
But
read
it's
that?
Nonetheless,
If you don't know about the
yeah, it was
story, if you know about the story,
what you did
you
was
can
what
definitely
you
Google
did.
us,
What you
alright?
did was what you did.
But the thing was, no one. Everything
Consensual.
she
What
done,
happened was what happened.
Listen, everything that was done that night was consensual. So it's not.
Yeah, it is. It never says cannot be consensual.
I'm just curious.
This is good.
Who disagrees with this girl?
Right here. No, my question was, are you proud you that girl? Yeah, you didn't rape her. You her.
Okay, in all fairness, let's hear from somebody else.
It's no one's business the way you guys have sex. It was consensual, and that's all that matters.
I just wanted to say something to the young lady. The comment that she was making was very ignorant because you could see that they've been through a lot and you just kept going on. It takes 5 minutes to get in and takes your whole life to get out. Like, I also have been in a predicament where, been accused and claimed for different things. I just thought that very ignorant, sweetheart. But in the meantime, I watch your show. Like,
Thank you very much. I do think it's courageous for you guys to come out here and share this story. And I think it's a story that should be heard and be out there. So thank you. I'm here with Catherine Hall from the RAIN organization, the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Can you tell our audience how to reduce their risk to something like this happening to them?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for addressing this issue today. Every 2 minutes, someone in the U.S. is sexually assaulted. So it's an incredibly important issue that we talk about. And there are a couple of key things that one can do to reduce their risk. The main thing is really trusting your instincts, making sure that you avoid being isolated with someone that you don't know or trust. Practice safe drinking. Make sure that, if you're getting a drink, that you're watching it at all times, getting it from somebody that you know. And also from the gentleman's perspective, if you see someone who's doing something that they shouldn't, intervene. You could really protect your buddy from committing a crime and also prevent someone from becoming a victim. So we all really need to work together.
And what somebody should do? What should somebody do if they are sexually assaulted?
Someone sexually assaulted, the most important thing is to remember that you're not alone. And if it's immediately after an assault, get to a safe place. Call the National Sexual Assault Hotline, which is 1-800-656-HOPE. Or you can go online to rain.org and you can get information about getting health care, about preserving forensic evidence. Don't brush your teeth, don't change your clothes. Write down all the details of your assault. And remember that help is available. This is something that you can recover from. Make sure that you build a support system. And remember that this is a very serious crime. I'm sure Steve can tell us from your experience, the FBI ranks rape as the second most violent crime, following only murder. So that means this is the most violent crime that a victim can live to remember. So it's really important that we get help and report it.
Be aware of what's going on with you in campus. Don't get yourself in bad situations. Take the advice about the sexual assault. What these guys, you take the experience from them, and just really watch each other's backs. And that's all I can say. I wish you're the best and brightest of our future, of our country, and I'm really hoping, I'm hoping for all of you to make the best of your lives. Thank you so much for coming.